Hello everyone, this is the 8th lecture of my data science series. In this video, I will cover the topic clustering. What do we understand by clustering? The task of grouping data points based on their similarity with each other is called clustering or cluster analysis. Clustering is a data analysis technique used to group a set of objects or data points into clusters based on their similarities or distances from one another. The primary goal of clustering is to ensure that items within the same cluster are more similar to each other than to those in other clusters. This technique is widely used in various fields including machine learning, statistics, data mining, and pattern recognition to identify patterns, categorize data, and simplify complex data sets. Objectives of clustering are group similar data points. It means the primary aim of clustering is to identify data points that are similar and group them together. Similarities are typically defined by some mathematical distance or similarity measures. Outlier detection. It means clustering also helps in identifying outliers, which can be useful for anomaly detection. Data summarization. Clustering can be used to reduce the complexity of data set by summarizing the data into small and number of groups or clusters. Find hidden pattern. It helps identify underlying structure, trends. Find hidden pattern. It helps identify underlying structure, trends, or patterns within a data set which may not be immediately obvious. Clustering has various types: partitioning clustering, hierarchical clustering, density based clustering, model based clustering. First one is partitioning clustering. It divides the dataset into distinct clusters. The most common example is the k-means algorithm, which partitions data into k clusters based on distance to the centroid. Second is hierarchical clustering, builds a tree-like structure to represent data clusters. It can be agglomerative or divisive. Third is density-based clustering. It groups together points that are closely packed together, marking as outliers points that lie alone in low-density regions. DBSCN is a popular example, means density-based spatial clustering of applications with noise. Fourth, model-based clustering. It assumes that the data is generated from a mixture of underlying probability distributions. Gaussian mixture Gaussian mixture models are a common example. Algorithm of popular clusterings are: first one is k-mean clustering. K-mean clustering is one of the most widely used partitioning clustering algorithm. The primary goal of k-means is to minimize the variance within each cluster while maximizing the variance between clusters. This is often quantified using the sum of squared distances between data points and their respective cluster centroid. How k-means works. The k-mean algorithm follows these steps. First, initialization. Choose the number of clusters k, randomly initialize centroids from the dataset. Second, assignment step. Second, assignment step. For each data point, calculate the distance to each centroid. Third, assign each data point to the nearest centroid forming clusters. Fourth, update step. Recalculate the centroids of the clusters by taking the mean of all data points assigned to each cluster. Fifth, convergence check. Repeat the assignment and update steps until the centroids no longer change significantly. Advantages of k-mean clustering are: first, simplicity. The algorithm is straightforward to understand and implement, making it accessible for beginners and useful for quick analysis. Second, scalability. The algorithm can handle large datasets effectively, making it suitable for real-world applications where data volume can be significant. Third, versatility. K-means can be applied to various types of data and is used to numerous fields, including marketing, biology, and image processing. Disadvantages of K-mean clustering. First, choosing K. The number of clusters must be specified in advance, which can be challenging without prior knowledge of the data. Sensitivity to initialization. The final clusters can depend on the initial placement of centroids. Poor initialization can lead to suboptimal clustering. Third, assumption of spherical clusters. K-means assumes that clusters are spherical and equally sized, which may not do which may not be the case in real-world data. Fourth, sensitivity to outliers. Outliers can significantly affect the position of centroids, leading to misleading clusters. Algorithm of hierarchical clustering. It is a method of cluster analysis that seeks to build a hierarchy of clusters. It is particularly useful for understanding the structure of data and is often visualized using a dendrogram which illustrates the arrangement of the clusters. Types of hierarchical clustering: agglomerative hierarchical clustering, divisive hierarchical clustering. Working of hierarchical clustering: calculate distance matrix, compute the distance between each pair of data points, merge clusters, identify the two closest clusters and merge them. Third, update distance matrix, recalculate the distance between the new cluster and the remaining clusters. Fourth, repeat, continue merging clusters until all points are in a single cluster or the desired number of clusters is achieved. Fifth, dendrogram. A tree-like diagram is created to represent the merging process, showing the relationship between clusters. Advantages of hierarchical clustering. First is no need to specify number of clusters. Second, dendrogram visualization. Third, flexibility. Fourth, captures nested structures. Disadvantages of k-means clustering. Advantages of hierarchical clustering. First, no need to specify number of clusters. Second, dendrogram visualization. Third, flexibility. Fourth, captures nested structures. Disadvantages of hierarchical clustering. First, computational complexity, sensitivity to noise and outliers, difficulties with large datasets, irreversibility. Applications of clustering. First, image compression. Clustering algorithm can be used in image processing to reduce the number of colors in an image. By grouping similar colors together, the image can be represented with the fewer colors, leading to reduced file sizes while maintaining visual quality. Tools: K-means clustering for color quantization. Second, document clustering for information retrieval. Search engines and content management systems use clustering to group similar documents or articles. This helps users find related content more easily and improves the organization of large document collections. Tools: Latent semantic analysis, K-means, DBSEN. Third, anomaly detection in fraud detection. Financial institutions are use clustering to identify unusual patterns in transaction data that may indicate fraudulent activity. By clustering normal transactions, any transaction that falls outside these clusters can be flagged for further investigation. Tools: Isolation forest. Fourth, geospatial analysis. Urban planners use clustering to analyze spatial data such as identifying areas with high crime rate or disease outbreaks. This information can inform resource allocation and intervention strategies. Tools: K-means, DBSC. Fifth, genomic data analysis. Genomic data analysis. In bioinformatics, clustering is used to group genes or proteins with similar expression patterns. This can help identify gene functions and understand biological processes. Tools: Hierarchical clustering, K-means. Here is the conclusion of clustering. Clustering serves as a powerful tool in various industries, enabling organizations to make data driven decisions, enhance customer experiences, and optimize operations. Its ability to reveal hidden patterns in data makes it essential for strategic planning and analysis. I have explained the topic clustering in brief. Stay tuned for further videos. Thank you.